There's the conspiracy surrounding Tim Sweeney. Not really. I don't really think there's any conspiracy, but people do, so let's discuss it. Skip it up and that up. So it was announced a couple days ago that Sony has invested $250 million in Epic Games. That's a lot of money. To you and I, if we had $250 million in the bank, we'd be doing pretty good. But Epic Games is worth almost $18 billion, so that means that Sony owns like a 1.7% share of the company. It's a minority stake they own now in Epic Games. It's not that big of a deal. This is what Sony CEO Kenichiro Yoshida said about them investing in Epic Games. Hey, I actually said his name right after the seventh take. Yes. Epic's powerful technology in areas such as graphics places them at the forefront of game engine development with Unreal Engine and other innovations. There's no better example of this than the revolutionary entertainment experience, Fortnite. Through our investment, we will explore opportunities for further collaboration with Epic to delight and bring value to consumers and the industry at large, not only in games, but also across the rapidly evolving digital entertainment landscape. Now, if you remember, in mid-May, Epic Games actually revealed the Unreal Engine 5 tech demo, which was running on PlayStation 5 hardware, and it was really impressive. The lighting, the shadow effects, how many polygons they could have on screen. It looked next gen. Now, we found out it was running at 1440p dynamic resolution, but still, you ain't having that kind of tech running on the PS4 or Xbox One X, or PS4 Pro, I should say. You get my point, though. It definitely looked like a next-gen experience. Now, am I saying that games are going to look like that out of the gate when 9th-gen consoles arrive? No, but down the line, yes, we will see games look like the UE5 demo that we saw. But a lot of people are questioning, look, that was only in mid-May they showed off the Unreal Engine 5 demo. Epic Games didn't know that Sony was looking into a minority stake into the company, because you remember Tim Sweeney was saying that the SSD technology in the PlayStation 5 and it's going to push forward PC technology, and he was really boasting and confident about the PlayStation 5. And you would think just a couple months ago, Epic Games, and he's the CEO of Epic Games, they would have known something that maybe Sony was interested in investing in the company. And this is what someone had to say on Twitter, and Tim Sweeney responded. Did Tim Sweeney Epic not clearly say there was no financial agreement or reason behind recent statements sounding heavily tilted towards PlayStation 5? This officially makes those previous remarks highly suspect, if not outright lies. How it looks, Tim Sweeney responded to that. Yes, here's what I said back in May below. Serious investment discussions followed from the Unreal Engine 5 demo we showed on PlayStation 5. I guess they liked it. And this is what he said on May 16th. There's not some secret deal. 100% of the stuff we've been working on with Sony over the past months is now publicly announced. The Unreal Engine 5 demo on PlayStation 5, Nanite, Lumen, and Epic Online services for cross-platform play across all platforms. I'm confused on how I feel about this, because it does make you scratch your head how bullish Tim Sweeney was after the Unreal Engine 5 demo was released about the PlayStation 5 hardware. And you know, Unreal Engine 5 is going to run on the Xbox Series X, and he kind of shied away from it. It almost looked like maybe there was some kind of financial incentive for him to praise the PlayStation 5 more. So I get why people are thinking that. And it wasn't that long ago. And even though it's only a 1.7% share into Epic Games that Sony invested, it's still just, I just don't see Sony going, overnight, boom, we're going to do that. Like, it just, like in late June, they were like, yeah, let's just throw them $250 million to Epic Games so we have a stake in the company. I'm sure there was probably some thought process to it, maybe. So I can understand why people are looking at Tim Sweeney and scratching their head and saying, dude, you didn't know anything about this. But maybe he didn't. Maybe it was a last minute thing. Maybe Sony was like, hey, we should have a stake in the company because we know that the Unreal Engine is going to be used on a lot of different platforms, and it's probably going to be used on a lot of the 9th gen games. And if we have a stake in the company, we financially benefit off of that. And maybe they see a big future with Unreal. And hell, we know how big Fortnite is across multiple platforms, mobile and Switch and PS4 and Xbox One and PC, and the list goes on. And Sony probably wants a piece of that pie too, because Fortnite doesn't seem like it's going anywhere anytime soon. But look, do I think it's a big deal, even if Tim Sweeney did have some idea that maybe Sony at the time was thinking of investing in the company, and maybe he was praising them more because he wanted to, maybe kiss some Sony ass or PlayStation ass so the investment actually went through? Maybe. Look, man, business is business. But do I think it's a big deal either way? No, I don't. We're going to see Unreal Engine 5 games on probably even the friggin' Switch. Okay, like we're going to see him on everything. So whatever the case may be, if he knew that there was a chance of a deal back then and he just wanted to keep quiet about it until it was official, that happens all the time with corporations. Oh, this rumor, we can't comment on this rumor. There's nothing to substantiate this rumor. And then 5 minutes later, we find out the rumor was actually true. It's happened a billion times since I've been doing this, since before I've been doing Review Tech USA. So until it went through, he probably didn't want to say something. And it is what it is. Does that make the Unreal Engine 5 demo any less impressive? No. It looks absolutely amazing. And if that's a hint of how next-gen games will eventually look, sign me up. This is not that big of a conspiracy. Tim, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.